Ask.
Yeah.
So hi everyone. We're in the cave, and today we're going to try and multitask for Chukwudichin and do both Zoom and YouTube. And it's been a very, very intense day because Rinpoche's uncle and Anla's uncle, the Jinsek offering fire to the holy body was this morning. So it was a very profound experience for me and Venerable Sutrim to be able to take part in that and just reflect on Uncle's incredible life, full of kindness and continual practice, with not the slightest attachment to worldly things. So he lived to be 98, 100, and we are sincerely praying that he will return and continue benefiting numberless beings. Okay, so we're going to carry on with practice now.
I would make peace.
No problem. Mic is off. Okay, so we start with the mantra for increasing the power of recitation 7 times. Teata Om Dara Mandariso, Teata Om Dara Dari 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 Mandariso. And then our motivation is to pray and dedicate for Rinpoche's true and unmistaken reincarnation, to return as quickly as possible in a place where the Yangtze can be very quickly recognized and able to complete all the studies as soon as possible and resume carrying out the legacy of Rinpoche's past life and therefore be of the most benefit to sentient beings. May this new incarnation be able to offer extensive benefit to the world and each one of us for Dharma practice and teaching in the same way, if not more magnificently than the previous life inspired us. And may the teachings of Buddha and all the other holy activities of Rinpoche's organization become of the greatest benefit to all mother sentient beings. In the Indian language, Arya Manjushri Nam Sangiti in Tibetan, Baba Jambagi, Zen, Yalava Japa. In English, chanting the names of Noble Manjushri. Homage to our useful Manjushri. Then Vajradhara, ever glorious, supreme, subduer, the heart to tame, the hero conquering the true world, the Vajra lord, master of all secrets, with eyes wide open like white lotuses, his face just like a lily in full bloom, while shaking in his hand repeatedly the Vajra of the highest excellence, accompanied by countless Vajrapanis, whose features such as fierce turban brows, subduers of the hard to tame heroes, appearing with heroic hideous forms, brandishing in their hands their mighty Vajras, the tips of which emit intensive light, great benefit to all living beings, through skill, through insight, and through great compassion, with pleased and happy attitudes to enjoy their bodies, souls of wrathful deities, protectors who assist the Buddha's deeds, their bodies bowing reverentially, pay homage to the true awakened one, protector, blessed one, Tathagata, and joining his 2 palms respectfully, he said before the Lord the following: O omnipresent Lord, for my well-being, which you concern to me and for my sake, that I may reach complete awakening upon the basis of illusion's net, and for the sake of every living being sunk deep into the mud of ignorance, their thoughts disturbed by various afflictions, so that they may obtain the highest fruit, may you, the most supreme awakened one, the blessed one, the world's guru and teacher, who knows the great Sama's reality, aware of wishes and abilities, reveal to us the great name chanting of the wisdom body of the blessed, the great Ishnisha, master of all speech, the self-arising wisdom emanation, the wisdom deity called Manjushri, these names with meaning both profound and vast, are those of the aeons past and to be told by Buddhas yet to come, and told not once but time and time again by all Buddhas of the present age, which were respectfully recited in illusions net, the Tantra most supreme, by multitudes of mighty Vajrapanis, the joyous guardians of secret mantras. Just this I shall uphold with firm resolve until I reach my final liberation, so that I may become a great protector, the bearer of the Buddha's every secret. And this I shall reveal to living beings according to each one's capacity, in order that afflictions may be quelled, so ignorance may fully be dispelled. With this request to the Tathagata, the master of all secrets, Vajrapani, his body bowed, his palms politely joined, then stood before the Lord devotedly. And so the blessed one, Lord Shakyamuni, the best of men, the fully awakened one, extending from his mouth his handsome tongue, a tongue matched in both its breadth and length, displaying a gentle smile to living beings, a smile that fills the threefold world with light, that tames the enemy, the fallen maras, that ends unwanted birth in all three realm forms. His voice melodious like that of Brahma, completely filling all the triple world, replied as follows to the Lord of Secrets, to Vajrapani, strongest of the strong, that you, abounding in supreme compassion and aiming to assist all living beings, are willing and prepared to hear from me this evil quelling, purifying chanting, the chanting of names so filled with meaning, of Manjushri's embodiment of wisdom. How truly excellent, O Vajradhara, how excellent in you, O Vajrapani. And so shall, O master of all secrets, reveal just that to you most splendidly. With single-minded focus, listen well, how excellent, responded Vajrapani. So truly excellent, O blessed one, and then the blessed one, Lord Shakyamuni, surveyed him for the family great with mantras, the family of the Vidyas of the mantras, the family that is threefold by its nature, the family of intellect beyond the world, the family great in brightening the world, the foremost family of Mahamudra, and so the family great with great Ishnisha, and then about the Lord of Speech he spoke these verses, which include 6 kingly mantras, which manifest from non-duality, with the quality of non-arising, Jnana Mruti Aham Buddham Vadanam Radha Bhatinam Om Vajatisha Durga Chanam Rajna Jnana Mrutaya Jnana Kaya Bhageshwara Arahatsenaya Te Namah. And so is the Blessed One, the Buddha awakened, fully born of the letter R. He is the letter R, the foremost name, supreme, most syllable, with meaning great, arising from great vital force, unborn, beyond expression based on words or speech, the foremost cause of every form of speech, the shining forth of every kind of language, great feast that takes the form of great passion, producing bliss in every sentient being. Great feast who takes the form of great anger, great enemy of every mangled poison. Great feast who is by nature great delusion, delusions vanquisher for deluded minds. Great feast who is in essence great fury, great adversary to all furiousness. Great feast who takes the form of great desire, who vanquishes desire in all forms. He is great carnal lust, he is great bliss, he is great happiness, he is great joy. With great appearance, bearing form supreme, with great complexion marked by great physique, with great renown, great munificent one, is Mangala, voluminous and great, the bearer of the mighty sword of wisdom, the foremost god for taming great afflictions, possessing great renown, his glory great, his brightness great, his luster most supreme, most wise upholder of the great illusion, fulfiller of the great illusion's aims, enraptured by the great illusions, rapture, great illusionist, the foremost sword of great munificence, supreme discipline, intelligence, samadhi resting through great meditation, endowed with bodies flowing from great wisdom, both great in strength and great in skillful means, a brimming ocean filled with vows and knowledge, by nature great in kindness, limitless, the foremost mind enriched by great compassion, of great insight, of great intelligence, great textures one with methods ever great, commanding powers and great miracles, with driving force supreme, with speed unmatched, renowned great Lord of foremost majesty, most valorous owing to his great might, destroying the massive mountain of becoming, and yielding, holding strong the massive Vajra, great terrifying Lord, the great cruel one, provoking fear in great and daunting creatures, protector as the greatest of all Vidyas, the Guru of all mantras, traversing well the Maya Chana, the Buddha, great sage, observing great intensive silence, arising from the great mantra way, he is at heart the great mantra way, accomplished in the 10 paramitas, having the 10 paramitas as home, in whom the 10 paramitas are pure, for whom the 10 paramitas are means, protector reigning over all 10 grounds, residing steadily along 10 grounds, made pure in nature by the tenfold knowledge, maintaining purity through tenfold knowledge, with tenfold forms intent on tenfold content, with tenfold strength, pervasive Lord of sages, achieving every aim for every being, endowed with tenfold mastery supreme, beginningless complexity, devoid by nature pure reality in essence, unwavering, a speaker of the truth, with speech and actions perfectly aligned, a teacher of the non-dual truth, non-dual, atop reality's most lofty peak, with selflessness his wild lions roar, instilling fear in with journeys fruitful, traveling everywhere, as swift as thought in your antagonist, a victor, slayer of foes, triumphant Lord, a universal king with forces great, assembly head, instructor for assembly, as assembly Lord, assembly chief, the ruler, most influential, bearing precious burdens, not other bound, his way the greatest way, the Lord of speech, the master of expression, most skilled in words, adept with language truthful, with boundless words, the teacher of the truth, providing teachings on the fourfold truth, no coming back, no turning round, Rhino, the leader of the partaker Buddhas, gone forth by going forth in different ways, the single cause of all great elements, Arhat Bhikshu, defilement exhausted, devoid of passion, master of the senses, arrived at comfort with security, for he, having cooled down, is free from stains, equipped in full with knowledge and his face, a Subhata, best knower of the world, not thinking me, not clinging on to mine, establishing the system of two truths, upon the edge of psychic life's far shore, with deeds accomplished resting on the bank, emerging from untainted lone awareness, with sword-like insight ever penetrating, the Son, the Dharma King, the noble Dharma, supreme illuminator of the world, the Dharma Lord, the sovereign of the Dharma, the teacher of the path to excellence, accomplishing all goals, fulfilling aims, completely free from wants of any kind, bereft of thought and non-depleting source, the Dharma source, supreme beyond decay, enriched by merit, merits gathering, unique great wisdom, wisdom, wisdom rich, aware of what exists and what is not, while gathering the twofold gathering, eternal yogi king of every object and mind of concentration, the master of intelligent reflection, for by oneself alone is the experience, immovable, the ultimate beginning, the holder of the three enlightenments, the Buddha formed of 5 embodiments, the omnipresent made of 5 wisdoms, his diadem with 5 awakened ones, with all 5 eyes maintaining non-attachment, the great progenitor of all the Buddhas, the Buddha's eminent and foremost son, arising from the world of true insight, the sourceless Dharma source, existence ending, comprised of Vajras, holy, dense and firm, the newborn sovereign ruler of the world. Emerging from the sky, the self arisen, a massive blaze of knowledge and of insight, illuminating beacon of great light, a lamp of wisdom shining brilliantly, a light for beings alert and unto wisdom, with energy supreme, most radiant. The Vidya King, the greatest mantras Lord, the mantra King, achieving noble aims. The great Ushnisha, marvelous Ushnisha, the Lord of space, revealer of all things, the best embodiment of every Buddha, with eyes the joys of every living being, creator manifesting varied forms, great sage deserving praise, deserving worship, a mandarin born unto the triple body, upholding mantras of the foremost pledge, the greatest bearer of the triple gem, who teaches all three peerless sacrals, the snare and failing most victorious, the snatcher of the great, the Vajra snare, the Vajra hook, the snare of excellence, called Vajra Bhairava, he is terrific. Six-faced, the king of anger, hideous, six-eyed, six-armed, the ever-powerful, bearing his terrible fangs, a skeleton, Hala Hala, 100 faces proud, the Yama killer, ruling obstacles, instilling fear, with Vajra impetus. The Vajra hearted, famous for his Vajra, with very large, with Vajras of illusion. The Vajra born, the sovereign of the Vajra, akin to space, his core comprised of Vajras, unmoving, holy, with his single dreadlock, his clothes an elephant straw hide still moist. The great terrific one who cries ha ha, who screams he, instilling fervent fear. His laugh, a screeching laugh, a booming laugh, he is the Vajra laugh, the mighty howl. He is the noble Sattva Vajra Sattva, the Vajra's sovereign Lord, the highest bliss, the Vajra's wrathfulness, the highest joy, intoning hymns of Vajra Homkara, with Vajra arrows serving as his weapon, his sword comprised of Vajra slashing hold, upholding every Vajra bearing, with just a single Vajra ending strike, with eyes like Vajra fire, truly dreadful, with hair that's like a Vajra set ablaze. Immersion of the Vajra, great immersion, with eyes like Vajra's eyes 100-fold, with Vajra hairs that sprout upon his body, his unique figure marked by Vajra hairs, with nails advancing Vajras at their tips, with skin that's solid like a Vajra's core, the splendid master donning Vajra garlands, adorned with Vajra fashioned ornaments, with booming voices, laughter crying ha ha, six-syllable, producing Vajra rumbles, great mantra Ghosha sound supremely loud, a roar unique unto the threefold voice endowed. He is a being who's fully realized reality, teaching both the deep and vastness, arriving at unbounded liberation. He is the Dhamma drum in all directions, without a form, with handsome form supreme, replete with forms diverse, comprised of mind, with space the Lord supreme, who rules the threefold world, abiding on the noble's lofty path, great source of flourishing, the Dhamma's crown, with youthful form unique unto all worlds, the elder senior father of all beings, adorned with 32 auspicious marks, most beautiful, most handsome in all worlds, the teacher teaching mundane good and knowledge, the teacher to all beings, most confident, the world's most trusted guide, protector, savior, the refuge unsurpassed, the guardian, with rich enjoyments filling all of space, the knowledge ocean of omniscient beings, while smashing through the shell of ignorance and breaking through the cage of psychic life, the thorough queller of intense affliction, arriving at samsara's opposite shore, his crown, the crown of wisdom consecration, his ornaments comprising perfect Buddhas, the soother of the pain of the threefold liberation, completely free of every obscuration, having achieved a quality skyline beyond the stings of every last affliction, aware of timelessness in all three times, most eminent amongst all sentient beings, the crown amongst those crowned with noble virtues, completely free from every kind of substrate, established firmly on the path of space, a splendid wish-fulfilling jewel in hand, the best of all that's precious, omnipresent, great wish fulfilling tree, most plentiful, the greatest of all great auspicious vases, fulfilling the aims of living beings, the doer, an ally most beloved to all creatures, aware of good and bad, aware of times, the omnipresent knower of the pleasures, upholding pleasures, conscious of occasions, awake to varied aptitudes in beings, with expertise in threefold liberation,
with virtue,
knowing virtues, knowing Dharma, auspicious source of all auspiciousness, of all auspicious things, the most auspicious, great splendor, glory, good, most prosperous, great reassurance, foremost celebration, great joyousness, the highest form of pleasure, abundance, reverence, actions, venerable, great happiness, the noble Lord of splendor, the greatest grounder of all wished for, highest source of refuge, refuge granting, the fearsome enemy of potent danger, alleviating danger in all forms, with tufts of hair, with clear tufts, his head well crowned, his head adorned with garlands of 5 strands, upholding great observances, head shaven, the foremost of observances, chaste student, with great austerities perfected fully, he is the greatest of Gautama, a Brahmin, knower of Brahman, arrived in full of Brahma Nirvana, awakening his branches, liberation, release, complete tranquility, quiescence, Nirvana, peacefulness, tranquility, entry to Nirvana, culmination, ending pain and pleasure, the state devoid of passion, free from substrate, beyond a fear, unmanifest, unmanaged, non-making, manifest, appearance free, pervasive, timeless, fully omnipresent, minute, beyond defilement, seed free, unseen, devoid of passion, controlling, free from every illness, by naturalization, effort free, acting as Buddha's aim, the Tathagata with the sovereign of all language, great debater, the king of discourse, first of orators, the best and greatest of communicators, the unassailable, the light, with universal vision, true delight, with fire garlands handsome to behold, the endless of most radiant, great luster, with shining rays in happy light, the best and foremost of all great physicians, unequaled in removing thorns of pain, a tree providing medicine for all, a fall opposing every malady, the lovely crowning jewel of all 3 worlds, a cluster of the stars most glorious, the end of space in its 10 directions, a hoisting high of Dharma's victory flag, sharing one large umbrella with the world, with love and kindness as its mandala, the celebrated lotus lord of dance, pervasive with his precious parasol, the blazing and
of the Buddhas.
I don't know, hang on, we just do it. Sound. We cannot hear you. Hang on, sound.
Maybe we are not.
He's connecting to audio now.
Okay, we are already.
My colleague comes in 20 minutes.
We are already on verse 106.
I asked him first for 2 o'clock, but then I forgot to sign him up.
We are.
And I said then I saw that Kunsen was also there. So
We are already on verse 106. Get with it. 106. We are already on verse 106.
Okay.
Okay. The blazing energy of all the Buddhas, with Buddhas fully shared by all the Buddhas, the highest union formed with all the Buddhas, a single teaching taught by all the Buddhas, most glorious with Vajraratna's blessing, the highest sovereign Lord of Savaratna, the King Supreme of Savalokeshwara, the Lord on high of Sarva Vajradhara, the quintessential mind of Sarva Buddha, residing in the mind of every Buddha, the greatest body born by every Buddha, the lovely speech enriching every Buddha, the scorching brightness from the Vajra sun, the stainless luster from the Vajra moon, great passion of the passionless and others, with body-colored rays that brightly blaze, the perfect Buddha's perfect Vajra posture, attaining for all beings the Buddha's Dharma, the lowest Buddha's celebrated son, the knowledge treasurer for the omniscient, the sovereign king controlling all illusions, the foremost master of the Buddha's spells, called Vajratisha, so supremely mighty, completely pure, the highest syllable, atop pain's remedy, the Mahayana, with Vajradharma as his mighty weapon, with Vajra depth renowned as Jinajik, with Vajra thought aware of how things are, perfecting all perfections perfectly, adorned by all the grounds and bodhisattvas, the selflessness of pure phenomena, with luster that is moonlight unto knowledge, with great endeavors as illusory nets, the foremost master ruling every tantra, endowed in full with every Vajra posture, completely furnished with all wisdom bodies, completely good with his intellect supreme, the embryo of earth sustaining beings, great embryo from which all Buddhas form, with emanation circles most diverse, the highest nature of all entities, supportive of the nature of all things, with goals for all with dharmas unarisen, supportive of the nature of all dharmas, with full awareness of phenomena, embodiment and thus the wisest sage, with vivid realization of all dharmas, he is a sage, the greatest in the vanquisher of hosts of evil spirits, unwavering, completely pure in nature, grasping the wakefulness of perfect Buddhas, the direct realization of all Buddhas. He is the flame of wisdom luminous, the great fulfiller of desired aims, the purifier of all evil states, the greatest of all living beings, protector, the earnest liberator of all creatures, unrivaled knight in battle with afflictions, humiliating ignorance his foe, the celebrated mind of amorousness, endowed with forms heroic and repulsive, the dancer moving to and fro his hundreds of lengthy arms, or setting down his stride, the dancer spreading through the whole of space, and filling it with Shrimats and Pranams, stood tall atop the surface of the earth, the soul of just 1 foot pervading all, stood tall atop the summit of the world, the nail of his big toe suppressing one, whose aim is non-yodama, whose aim is ultimate beyond destruction, whose mind consists in groups of consciousness, with varied objects, forms, and cognizance, imbued with every object of existence, a mind of passion, loving emptiness, transcending worldly passion and the like, with great enjoyment for the threefold world, with fair complexion, white like clouds, with radiance like beams from autumn blooms, with luster rivaling the morning suns, with nails emitting light of crimson red, whose handsome crown has sterling sapphires, whose hair has tips of sapphire deep blue, with glory from the light of his great jewel, adorned with emanations of the Buddhas, the shaker of 100 worldly realms, his strength, the four miraculous powers, reality with mindfulness supreme, Samadhi, king of fourfold mindfulness, infused with scents from bloom from body's branches, an ocean of Tathagata's virtues, with knowledge of the eightfold paths to awake, with knowledge of the path and perfect Buddhas, the great attachment of all living beings, attachment free comparable to space, when springing up in every creature's mind. He is for every being of swiftest mind, aware of all the chosen beings, of captivating every natures, teacher of all forms and going forth, uprooting all, becoming with 12 links, endowed with purity in all 12 forms, is formed the way of full noble truth, with realization of the eightfold knowledge, with meaning of the truths in 12-fold form, aware of suchness in its 16 forms, with true awakening in 20 forms, awakened fully, non dispatching countless sets of some 10 million embodiments of emanation Buddhas, the final realization of all moments, who knows each moment's object for all minds and manifesting for the sake of beings, with means derived from varied vehicles, come forth by way of all three vehicles, remaining in the single vehicle's fruit, with purified, afflicted spirits at heart, annihilating every karmic sphere, arrived atop dry land from flooding oceans, emerged from yoga's perilous dark grove, released from general, minor, and complete afflictions and their latent tendencies, with insight, means, and foremost empathy, achieving fruitful aims for living beings, abiding object-free through all perceptions, with consciousness as object, with cessation, with every being the object of his mind, with knowledge as the mind of all the Buddhas, residing in the mind of every being, having become their mind's equality and satisfying the mind of every being. He is for every being great inner joy, confusion-free regarding points of doctrine, completely free from error in all its forms, is thinking free from doubt, his object threefold, his object all three properties by nature, throughout three times the content of five skandhas, discerning clearly each and every moment, awakening in but a single moment, his basic nature equal to all Buddhas, with body, bodiless, the best of bodies, with realization of the peak of bodies, displaying his form in every possible way. He is the great stone, the precious gem, what all the perfect Buddhas are to know. The Buddha's unsurpassed awakening, devoid of syllables, yet born of mantra, arising from great mantras, threefold family, the father to the meaning of all mantras, the greatest Bindu, void of syllables, with 5 great syllables, great empty one, 100 syllables, devoid of Bindu, endowed with every form, yet free from form, supporting half of 16 Bindus, transcending every grouping, void of members, sustaining dhyanas, fourth and final peak, aware of dhyanas, each and every aspect, with knowledge of samadhi's types and families, the best embodies body of samadhi, the sovereign king of all enjoyment bodies, the best embodies emanation body, the heir to emanations of the Buddhas, with varied emanations everywhere, while benefiting all however needed, the sovereign of the gods, the god of gods, Asura Lord, the ruler of immortals, the king of deities, the god's guru, the highest lord of Pramatas, Pramata, emerged from psychic life, symbolizing forest, the single teacher, guru for all beings, the world in all directions, the eminent bestower of the Dhamma, concealed by armor made of loving kindness, were shielded by the shield of empathy, with wisdom sword in hand, with bow and arrow, concluding war with ignorance and klesha, the Mara's enemy and tamer hero, eliminating threats from all 4 Maras, defeating all the armies of the Maras, a guide to living beings, a perfect Buddha, deserving homage, worthy of respect, deserving reverence, always honorable, deserving worship, worthy of regard, the highest Guru ever venerable, traversing all 3 worlds in just one stride, his step extending past the bounds of space, with knowledge of the 3 well-versed and pure, with 6-fold higher knowledge and recall, the Bodhisattva and Mahasattva, with power great, transcending worldly life, perfected by his excellence of insight, now unified with insight's highest nature, the whole aware of self, aware of other, for fit for all he is the best of men, surpassing which he is compared, supreme most lord of knowing and what's known, the foremost master of imparting Dharma, who shows the meaning of the 4-fold seal, the most revered amongst all living beings, engaged in going forth in all 3 paths, with glory purified by ultimate truth, most fortunate within the 3-fold world, the celebrated source of all endowments, supreme among the glorious Manjushri. Homage to you, boon granter, best of pleasures, of summit existence, homage to you. Homage to you, O source is emptiness, O Buddha's awakening, homage to you. O passion of the Buddhas, homage to you. Desire of the Buddhas, I pay you homage. O love of every Buddha, homage to you. The joy of all the Buddhas, I pay you homage. O smile of every Buddha, homage to you. The laugh of all the Buddhas, I pay you homage. O speech of every Buddha, homage to you. The heart of all the Buddhas, I pay you homage. Arisen from non-being, homage to you, arisen from the Buddhas, arisen from the sky, homage to you, homage born of pristine wisdom, O net of illusion, homage to you, the Buddha's spectacle, homage to you, the everything of all, O body of wisdom, homage to you. Om Sarvadama Bhava Sambhava Vishudeva Ja'a Pragati Marishuddha Sarvadama Yananda Sarvanadana Nyanaya Manjushi Marishuddhitam Umadayate Sarvanadana Srinayam Hara Hara Om Shri Bhagavan Jnanamurti Vageshvara Mahavacha Sarvagaganamana Sumari Shuddha Dana Dacharnyana Garva. Then Vajradhara, ever glorious, most pleased and satisfied with 40 palms, prostrated to the Buddha and noble God, the Blessed One, the Lord Tathagata, and with a host of other Vajrapanis of varied forms, the Lord of Guyakas, sublime pretenders, noble wrathful kings, he then exclaimed this effervescent praise, Protector, we rejoice, thou excellent, what you have clearly taught. Through you our lofty aim has been achieved, which leads to true and full awakening. And so the aims of helpless mundane beings who seek the fruit of perfect liberation. Just this stored in the Maya Jala is the noble path that leads to excellence, with largeness, vastness, and profundity, with meaning great achieving beings' aims. Justice comprised is taught by all awakened ones. This concludes the supreme chanting of the names of Blessed One Manjushri, the wisdom day. It was extracted from the Noble Net of Illusion and My Yoga Tantra in 16,000 parts. From its chapter on the Net of Samadhi, it was spoken by the Blessed One Shakyamuni, the Tathagata. We'll do some of the innermost essence of Arya Manjushri Tantra. In the language of India, Arya Manjushri Tantra Chitta. In the language of Japan, Pabajamba Gyuki Yani. In the English language, the innermost essence of the Arya Manjushri Tantra. I prostrate to the youthful Manjushri in this way, the Bhagavan Buddha, the wisdom body, self-arisen, the stainless soul, eye of wisdom, the brilliant light of wisdom, Arahatanayata Nama. Homage to the wisdom body itself. Thus it was explained by all the complete Buddhas. I prostrate to the youthful Manjushri in this way to the Bhagavan Buddha, the wisdom body self-arisen, the stainless soul, eye of wisdom, the brilliant light of wisdom, Arahatanayata Nama. Homage to the wisdom body itself. Thus it was explained by all the complete Buddhas. I prostrate to the youthful Manjushri in this way to the Bhagavan Buddha, the wisdom body self-arisen, the stainless soul, eye of wisdom, the brilliant light of wisdom, Arahatanayate Nama. Homage to the wisdom body itself. Thus it was explained by all the complete Buddhas, the perfect expression of the ultimate names of the Bhagavan, the wisdom being Manjushri as proclaimed by Tathagata Shakyamuni is complete. And then we do Swift Return prayers. So my protector prayers are on my iPad. So when I stop the Zoom, then we'll do protector prayers. So now we'll do the Swift Return prayers. Beginning with His Holiness's prayer for Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones and Prateka Buddhas, victorious Losam, father and sons, along with others, all the objects of refuge in infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings. Through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable Venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for other living beings who suddenly departed to peace, what a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, May the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. Patient in bearing the hardships of spreading the teachings of the money in general, and the teachings of the victorious champions on Kapa in hundreds of directions. Lord of Dharma, holding the three vows and wearing saffron robes, please quickly return as the glory of the peerless teachings. You held the teachings of explanation and practice with great asceticism, unable to bear that transmigratory beings are confused by the darkness of suffering. Through your great loving kindness, you skillfully led them to happiness. Unparalleled Son of the teachings, please return quickly. Beautified by the ornament of supreme patience in increasing the practice of the supreme authentic teachings of the victorious one, through listening, reflection, and meditation, guide of all transmigratory beings along the perfect path, true and perfect pure Guru, please return quickly. Lama embodiment of the Buddhas of 3 times, please bless me. You may rest in all-pervading great bliss, equipoised within the dhatu of unimpeded luminosity. Yet the playful dance of your loving compassion emanates in myriad ways. The time has come for the return of the swift appearance of your magical wisdom, the Rupakaya, and for you to care for us once again with your affection and compassion. Arise, arise, arise from the Dhammakaya. I invoke you, I call upon you, I implore you on behalf of all beings. Do not rest in Kachara or other pure realms. Rather, to benefit the Buddha's teachings and all living beings, swiftly return to this southern continent to spread the Buddha Dharma of study and realization. Quickly return to guide us poor wretched. It's a desperate cry of us, your disciples. Return to hold your presence and receive the blessings of your body, speech, and mind. All violations, errors, mistakes, and broken samaya that we have made in relation to your body, speech, mind, and spontaneous activity, through our being confused and conceiving things in erroneous ways, we confess within the luminous emptiness of your 3 kayas. Of everything auspicious, the supreme auspiciousness. May there be the auspiciousness of emptiness and compassion. May there be the auspiciousness of a timely meeting between master and disciples. Through the force of the truth of unchanging suchness, may the unmistaken incarnation return quickly. This cement was made by me at Dakini with pure faith and samaya, her eyes filled with tears of sorrow. May these wishes of a beggar woman be fulfilled through the blessings of the deity of the 3 roots. Perception, object, and the perceiver, all dissolve within the expanse of the blissful clarity of suchness. And so we are leaving Zoom now, and we are continuing the protector prayers on our YouTube, which we do every day. Thank everybody. So now the protector prayers. We had to change things a little bit today because we were signed up for Zoom as well. So we start with the prayer to the 6-armed protector Mahakala. In Yutachinra Siddhacha Shabdana Vinayangana Namo Chamodage Shandajan Jagdrukin Yanamagan Yamadringa Bhavana Mazi Tamadama Minato Yamadamada Nezon Deshin Jimazan Jimajan Ramashana Chavanambasi Shansudrambo and Ranganamba Chawasinda Lambajo Shiva Mingum Yamagan Dan Rasaminga Nachada Jashan, Chindaganai Ulagan, Chinlajana Domalan, Zeda Badan Drumanjama Chats, and the Sangada Manyam Masumada, Kajagumanyam Badubadan, Dachabanangona Chenangi, Ganyabajish and Dijiwada, Chiranaranya Ratando, so Lama Bamoya Mela, that Nigu Vegan Sushi, that's a Sanchana Chekia,
Mana Sawasho, Gumbola Maya Mela, Nigu Yazuchi, Dasa Sanjana Jaki, Bajimaru Sawasho, Lama Gumboya Mela, Nigu Yazuchi, Dasa Sanjana Jaki, Yamamaru Sawasho. Gumbola Maya Mela, Nigu Yazuchi, Dasa Sanjana Jaki, Bajimaru Sawasho, Lama Gumboya Mela, Nigu Yazuchi. Dasa Sanjana Jaki, Yamamaru Sawasho, Gumbola Maya Mela, Nigu Yazuchi. Dasa Sanjana Jaki, Bajimaru Sawasho, Gewadi Saragunduda, Gewadam Jamala Simbana. They against the Shandon Gendro, Lama Gumboya Medro Tsuchi. Namah Shivanza Varavaya. One leg outstretched, the other drawn in, the merest steps sending shudders through mighty marrow and the four mandalas of the earth. Rapacious and wide open buffalo mouths, its thundering laugh filling the three worlds. Manjushri, father of Buddhas, in wrathful form, as ferocious Yamataka taming the dissolute. Those prostrating devotedly before him should offer praise to Dhamaraja. Now is the time to beware of hindrance. An incessant thunder of sound, like mountains splitting apart, like the sea in tumult. Raging tongues of fire enveloped in black smoke, like a million lightning flashes within a rain cloud. Standing amid unbearable heat, encircled by 5 colors. A black demon prostrate on a mandala circle of the sun. Atop the sacred triangle, black as a billion-fold darkness, brimming with a rolling ocean of blood and fat, Yamaraja, king of the laws of death, jet black body, short and not slender, stretched to the right with a gate to shake the earth, yellowish spiky hair, nestling 5 dried skulls, ornamenting the wrathful Vajra upon your crown, fresh and bloody human heads garlanding your neck, 3 bulging eyes rubbing wrathfully, a fan snarled about your open mouth, the vaporous breath of a venomous snake, the blazing curved knife in your right hand, brandished at the brains of Mara's armies, in the left a blood-filled skull to enjoy. A tiger skin draped about your waist, ferocious protector, do not be distracted. Quickly bring to mind promises made to Yamataka, and carry out this yogi's command. On either side, in front and behind, standing on sharp-horned, sharp-moved, fierce buffaloes, 4 Yama demons, white, yellow, red, and black, each horribly wrathful with buffalo face, 1 leg stretched together, open mouth, eyeballs wholly red, held as Vajra thunderbolts in their destruction of hindrance and obstruction. You too discharge your deeds, peaceful, wrathful, powerful, or vast. To conclude, so long as I have not yet walked for living beings as vast as space, from the glorious land of Manjushri, famed the most, severally praised by every Buddha, then for so long I ask you, Dhamaraja and Entourage, who gladly and devotedly execute Yamataka's will, destroy the concert of darkness and his legions, who strive to steal the jewel that is the true path. Sorry, so that was Kalaripa. And next is a Toma offering to Pavimammo. Churanjan Gyawa Kungi Chene Dhamma Sagyama Sheja Senso Teshima Pewangi Chandra Nanoba Mema Yuru Jesus Dungi Yankalo Nazo Meo Mechanda Drantimba Shemat Jehunan Juru Mata Jungu Jisi Remba Desi Nadush Jaya Shenze Nange Ganga Jenange Danze Saje Malak Yege Chobe Chochen Shen Gangun Geba Geba Godan Chelan Alendo Mega Sondo Session Yan Yan Shirula Session So Wadem Bena Joba No Yega Gandan Seltun Gemalen Shatra Soda Sena Dan Jawe Tomari Dhamma Sogya Mola Bogya Sangya Dhamma Sonje Jesus Kusum Lundro Shena Chinya Sisondu Adu Chitra Mingudu Sun Yelwen Son Chamo Gosum Guma Chemba Chaselo Da Sonam Gechuranda Begun Chira Samba Yejindru Param Nedun Gexor Vada Chemeso Nyewa Shewa Chinye Ramdu Sola Sanda Betu Detabana Sadawa Chiteng Yom Pador Mato Yamola Soso Meto Yaba Me Martandu Rojisho Jolma Jolma Jolma
And then the praise to Padma requesting for activities. Kunda chete mara chatelo dagine don mache shiwasa sene chunara chigambani sene guna me chisenyame dara nyame ngara zumyame sojo gyuma samdurangisa Tumana mageme velamo yese gegyo gebe nansoshen Yeme kogi koe tomonia dagi kuro semo shinoji. Kunduge temara chatselo dagi seran serange masu. Seni chunne na shigemani seni guna me chinsengyame. Dada yeme gado tumyame suju gyuma tandurangisa. Tummadam Wangi Belamo, Wanze Wangyo Wangi Nansushin, Wangi Kogi Koe Tomoni, Dagi Guru Mamo Shindujan, Kundo Wanze Mala Chatselo, Kanson Senchen Danche Wandudu, Sene Chunena Shigevani, Sene Guna Mechi Sengyame, Nada yeme ngara zumyame sojo gyuma samdurangisan Tummadam Madrambam Belamo Draze Dragyo Drabe Mansushan Drambam Goe Tomonia Nagi Guru Namo Shindunam Kunduraze Mala Chatselo Dagi Nedun Drage Drambajam Jo kyogeran jinche yamaru kyam dira teni che yanamai Chenana shidoran temala nage dente rabdu durina Dagale shiran shenundunde yada droga dunla sumbo isho. And then we will do the long life preface on this. Due to all the past, present, future rights collected by me and the 3-time rights collected by others, Most Holiness the Dalai Lama, the sole object of refuge of us, all sentient beings, and originator of all our happiness and development of all our faith in Buddha Dharma, have a stable life. May all His Holiness's wishes succeed immediately. Gale
Ishino Karin Some Tenzing Yaso Kuten Tenjin Tujenunrusho. And then dedicating my bodhicitta to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, 3-time merits collected by others, my bodhicitta, source of all happiness and success for myself and all sentient beings, be actualized within my own heart, the hearts of my family members, in the hearts of all the people around me, and in the hearts of all sentient beings without even a second's delay. And for those in whose hearts bodhicitta has been generated, may increase. Jancho Sancho Rinpoche, Ma Kyabje Kyabje, Kyabanya Vame Pai, Gone Gonde and then dedicate to emptiness. Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, and the 3-time merits collected by others, which exist but which are empty from their own side, may the I who exists but who is empty from its own side, achieve Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, which exists but which is empty from its own side. Need all the sentient beings who exist but who are empty from their own side, to that state of full enlightenment which exists but which is empty from its own side, by myself alone who exists but who is empty from its own side. And then finally the mantras to increase merit. Chom dende de sheba dra chompa yang dava sobe sangye namba namse ugi yaba cha sal. Chanjo semba semba jembo gundu zambola cha selo. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Tayata om bezujua awa buri nisoa om duru duru taya mungiso. Chom dende Dejin Shemadra Chomayana Vasobe Sangye Mengila Benduria Ugi Gabola Chatsal. Chom dende Dejin Shemadra Chomayana Vasobe Sangye Nora Damala Tanjera Duju Gabola Chatsal. To the blessings, the eminent victorious ones, the bodhisattvas, the truth, the infallible divine arising, and the power of my pure special attitude taking responsibility. May all the aims of my pure prayers be accomplished immediately. Yeah, so with that we finished the prayers from the cave today. And sorry I got a little bit interrupted because of the Zoom, but we realized afterwards that we were double booked. Happy Chokaduchan, Maria Francisco Ariano, Regina de Giovanni,